Both Evening and Fortunate were able to get moving, and after leaving the yards behind, they soon headed out to the open countryside and headed their way past through many stations. As they soon passed Edward Station, and soon they began to hit the biggest challenge when they began to reach the bottom of Crovan's Hill, a little straight ahead through the old road bridge. Yeah, this train's a little heavier and longer. I'm normally used to trains like these on the other railway. Odd at lengths these are like now. I know, but it's how the modern world actually goes. Just keep pace with it. I'll have to teach you how to handle these trucks. Do your best to keep up with me. Man, these trucks are really getting on my nerve. They're about as bad as anything else that I've actually heard of. They're about ready to push me off the track. Keep them under control. You don't need to provoke them. Just give them a little bump if they misbehave. That's how it usually works with these engines. I've actually done that. Be sure to be firm and fair with them. Why is that? Trucks don't seem to be causing a problem just yet. They seem to be well behaved at most, and they haven't caused any sort of mischief at most. They're not actually the troublesome sort of kind when you're actually pulling a heavy train like this. They are called troublesome trucks for a reason. They always cause mischief, especially to engines that don't like to be messed around, and especially for newcomers to the railway. You can be a little conscious of them taking these goods trains. A little different than when I used to take them on the mainland. Mostly when I wasn't taking the express. Definitely be a bit of a learning curve for me to actually take. I see. But hopefully, you'll be able to learn how to deal with the troublesome trucks here. It's going to be different than what you're actually used to on the mainland. But I can assure you, you'll do well with them. Just keep them in check and try not to provoke them at most. Hold back. Let's try and surprise her. Steady on, Evening. Don't provoke them. Keep them in check. Evening and Fortunate were still gauging them as the trucks laughed and giggled at their silly ways. Come along. No nonsense. Please come along. We don't want to be late with our duties. Hold her back. The trucks still were playing into Evening as she was climbing the hill with Fortunate. They tried everything to hold her back, but Evening was too strong for the trucks to deal with, catching them by surprise. Please come along. We don't want to be late. Ow. No, we don't want them. She's too strong. It was a challenge to try and get to the top of Crovan's Hill. The two engines worked their hardest with the heavy train. At last they reached the top and began coasting their way down to the workstation beyond. The two engines soon came clattering in with their goods train behind them. Coming into the main yards, as Duke was sitting outside the shed, ready to take the picnic train up to the hills. Quite a pleasant day, don't you think, Duke? Yeah? Oh, the weather does seem very nice today. This weather would definitely suit us great. Oh, hello, Fortunate, you scallywag. How's things with you on the mainland? I heard that Sir Topham has actually got a new engine. Yes, that news has been around for quite a while. And the new engine has gotten along well with the other engines. She's quite a remarkable performer when you get to know her. Yes, indeed. I actually was built in rails direct on the Festinio before I actually gained a shoulder in the years of the mid-solar railway. Yes, and the stories of that can be too grim. But it is important to learn from experience. They're definitely the best engine we can actually talk with. Yes, indeed. By the way, are you that star that we've seen recently? Yep, that's me. Evening Star from the GWR. I heard a bit about you. You're Duke, the lost engine from the Mid-Solar Railway, and was the #1 engine was featured in the railway series. Yes, indeed. I was named after His Grace, the Duke of Sicilian. I have heard about him, and it must have been an honor to actually be named by him. Not to mention, you would actually prove your grace. Well, even if you are actually an engine that's defined by once being lost and now found and working on the railway together with your own shipmates. It's something nice to actually think about when it comes to working with the fleet as famous as the Scotland Railway. Glad to know you're working on the railway here, youngster. Not to mention, they are very glad to have you here. The engines on the Scotland Railway have seen you stop by here a few times. I'm actually impressed that you're actually here. Actually, a very kind-hearted and sweet engine, by how they describe you. That is true. I'm just actually having here help you out with a goods train and teach you the ropes on the use of how to deal with the troublesome trucks here. They are troublesome, and for a reason, you know. And I just don't want her to be involved in an accident with them. Yeah, it's nice that you're actually teaching her how to deal with these troublesome trucks. They aren't really troublesome if an engine doesn't know how to behave with them. Young Falcon actually did that, and that caused Peter Sam to actually get a crack in his funnel. It wasn't exactly a pretty sight, but I have to admit, that is a lesson that we all have to learn. You cannot trust truck. Well, that is true. You can't get along with some, just not the troublesome ones. True. They are different than the ones that I actually had to do when I was taking goods trains in the mainland as well. And it's a little bit of something for me to understand. But I'm willing to actually get a chance to learn from experience with them. Don't worry, youngster. You'll get the hang of it. We'll all be looking out for you. Alright. That's really kind of you for that, Duke. I'll be sure to keep that advice in mind when taking another train. Fortunately, is actually the best teacher to learn about troublesome trucks. Come on, evening. We got to carry on to the other railway. We just managed to pick up the last few trucks here. Next will be at Bickerstown and then drop off at Barrow. Good luck out there. Keep those trucks in order out there. They are troublesome. We will do. Thank you for giving us that advice. Oh, she does seem very nice and friendly from what the other engines has told us. Indeed. Hope to hear more good things from her. It does. Very friendly. Do hope Gordon doesn't take any offense to her in the Express. It's definitely not liking those now. I'm not sure about that, boss. I'm sure she'll get along quite well. If she does stop here for repairs, that is.